and welcome to your NFL Sunday picks by Mr. Drizzle from Drizzleland. So, Bills versus Vikings. Well, it's going to be a really long day for the Buffalo Bills because with that explosive offense from Minnesota, we're going to pick the Minnesota Vikings 35-10. I don't think the Bills are going to do much of anything, honestly, in that game. They've not proven anything this year. The New York Football Giants versus the Texans from Houston, Texas. Texans, hands down. Giants' offense is garbage. Defense is average. They don't know how to play football. They need to be coached better. So, Texans 45-25. I guarantee it by the fourth quarter. Houston has an explosive offense with great receivers, great running backs, great quarterback play. I don't see them losing this game. The New York Giants, or the G-men, are not very good. They stink. Okay, the Packers versus the Skins. The Washington Redskins. We're going to pick the upset, and we're going to say the Skins are going to find a way to run the ball on that defeated Packers defense and figure out a way to win 25-19. Aaron Rodgers is not healthy. He's not proven to me that he can throw the deep ball and complete more than, let's say, 100 passes in this game. I think the defense for the Skins are going to get to him, and they're going to sack him at least once or twice. I'm picking the upset. 49ers, Chiefs. That, I think, is going to be a really good game, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game because both offensives really know how to score points and play defense. I would not be surprised if the 49ers don't pull off the upset and beat the Chiefs. I would say probably 31-28. Let's go 49ers. With that win there, I think they can do it. They have an explosive offense now. The Raiders versus those Miami Dolphins. Miami doesn't look very good this year, and their offense is pretty bad. They're not averaging that many points during the games. Their defense is kind of average too. I'm going to pick the Raiders to win. I'm going to say 31-17 for John Gruden. Colts versus the Eagles. The Eagles. I'm going to pick the Eagles to win 35-21. Andrew Luck is going to get picked off 3 times and fumble the ball because he doesn't have any good receivers. Colts don't look very good this year. They got lucky last week. The Tennessee Titans versus the Jaguars. Jaguars all the way in this game because Jacksonville looks really good this year. They've got explosive talent on running backs, receivers. Their quarterback play is decent. Defense has been proven a really good point even against New England. When they played them, they beat them. So I think that Jacksonville should score at least 38 points in the game. And Tennessee, probably 10. They're not very good. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year. Cincinnati versus those Carolina Panthers. And I'm picking the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton to have over 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. And the Panthers defense, I think, is going to recover at least 2 fumbles. Cincinnati has been getting a little too cocky lately. And I think that somebody's going to put them in their place today and say, meow, bad kitty. The Denver Broncos versus the soaring Ravens. I am definitely picking Baltimore in this game because Baltimore has been playing really good lately. They have a solid running game, some decent talent at receiver. Quarterback play is always good. So I'm predicting those Ravens to soar at a high level and win handedly 38-13 over those Broncos. The New Orleans Saints, New Orleans, is at Atlanta, the Falcons. I am picking the New Orleans Saints to upset the Falcons 30-17. Drew Brees is going to have a career day throwing the ball downfield. He has great talent around him, and I think they're going to figure it out. And Atlanta, yeah, they played pretty well last week, but I don't know. I think that there might be some issues. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Los Angeles Rams, which is kind of odd saying. I am going to say the Rams are going to handedly win 39-3 in the game. Don't know too much about the Rams' defense, but their offense is pretty good. Brandon Cook is pretty good. The Bears, my team, the Bears, we're going to destroy Arizona. Arizona's not played very well, honestly, the last 2 games, and really, Sam Bradford, that guy's, like, poopy. He's not very good, honestly. He hasn't been good since college, in my opinion. So, Bears 35, Cardinals 17. That's what I'm saying. The Bears are finally getting stuff together. Their defense is good. They played really good against the Seahawks last week, so yeah, that's not going to be much of a game. Arizona's not going to score that many points. Okay. And then we have the Cowboys. Boo. Boo. Ew. Versus the Seahawks from Seattle. Russell Wilson, I'm predicting, is going to have a really good game, probably over 100 yards of offense. He's got good talent around him. The defense is pretty decent. I think they're going to want to get back on the winning ways. I don't think that the Cowboys showed to me that they can do much of anything. Yeah, they won last week, but you're beating a Giants team, which is horrible. So, in every possible way. So, yeah, Seahawks 21, Cowboys 17, final score. And then from that, we're going to go to the Patriots. They're playing the Lions. I don't like either team. But I'm going to say the Patriots are going to win 22-17. Tom Brady will probably do what he normally does, which is throw touchdowns and get picked off like once or twice during the game. Matthew Stafford is totally overrated, honestly. He's not worth the money they're paying him. I've been saying that for years. And the Lions' offense is pretty bad. Uh, pretty stinkums, honestly. Not very good. The Buccaneers versus the Steelers. I'm going to pick the Steelers to finally get back on track. I think they can do it, honestly. I'm not understanding why everybody's so hyped up on Ryan Fitzpatrick. Didn't he stink it up in New York? I mean, every team he's played for, he's not been that great, honestly. The only reason why he's having success with the Buccaneers is because they have talent already there, so he's just adding to it. And I feel like the Steelers are going to not let that happen. They're going to go in there and prove a point, and I guarantee the Steelers are going to win 31-17 because they're not going to want to lose. And then let's get into what did I think about the Browns getting their first win after losing all those games in a row. Not a bad thing, honestly, for the NFL. I think that was a decent thing for Cleveland. I think they were owed some type of a football win after all those losses. And Tyrod Taylor isn't that bad of a quarterback, honestly. And Mayfield's okay. He's not bad either. The Jets have a bright future going forward, honestly. Darnold is their quarterback is not going to be bad for them. They have a decent amount of talent around him. They should have success. In fact, they probably should win their next game, honestly. But those are your NFL Sunday picks by Drizzle. So, yeah. NFL, here we come.